This is a matchup of ACC versus Big 12. Two conferences perpetually battling for respect, added intrigue with both teams ranked in the top 15. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Horned Frogs will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Seminoles offense comes on the field first today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul.
Obvious call that you cannot rough up the quarterback like that. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game, and how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
That sack sets up a second down and long. Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Throw to the running back in the flat. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line for a third and very long here on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Trying to create here on the move. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
We're gaining some breathing room now, tackled at the 26. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
On first and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Catch made on the right side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And the ball is picked off. He's bringing it back.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. This would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Knowles will bring their punt team on the field now. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the TCU offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then end a pick. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Fighting him off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense operating from the pistol. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. Fires it on the move. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Caught behind the line. It's Hodges. Right into the open. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Ball handed off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Handoff in a single back formation. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Jordan. He makes the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Quarterback operating an empty set.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep...
Now the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The pocket breaking down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up the big gain.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Horned Frogs line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Seminoles will crank up the tempo. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. The freshman QB shows his toughness. Picks up the first down himself. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Extending the play now. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. He hands it off from the gun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. They return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Short connection to the tight end here. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but hey, we'll set up the offense at the 35. The offense starts with excellent field position. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The offense decides to just spike the ball here. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on.
The Seminoles will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter, and the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
There's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. Finding some room at the 25. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. First and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. And they jump on top here in the second half. And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Ball handed off. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This defense dominated the first half and helped them take the lead. And now as we see the beginning of this second half, same old, same old. They're just dominating the line of scrimmage and doing what they need to do.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. Second down after that run on the previous play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off. Gets into space at the 50. He'll avoid the big hit at the slide. The Knowles line up on 1st and 10. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Heading left after the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Knowles pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And we are tied up now here in the fourth quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The shotgun running play call. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Here's the second down play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw again. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they pick up the first on the ground. He made the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Lining up to try the extra point.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, but he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Florida State.
Hey, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. And the Horned Frogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Knocks that one right down the middle. With a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Well, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? They'll run it from the gun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. The ball is loose. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Running out of time in the pocket. He's looking to scramble. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down. That could be the play of the game, and that could do it. And the TCU offense takes the field. Great job by the defense there preserving the 3-point lead. But now in the 4th quarter, this is a crucial possession for this offense. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. Oh, and he'll take a sack on the final play of the game, but they walk out with the W. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is a matchup we have been waiting for. 2 elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on last year's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Oklahoma State's offense has the football first here today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. A handoff to the back. They bring him down right at the 20.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Bootleg looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll run it to the left. Breaks into the clear. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Cowboys pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Tatum. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Makes the grab. It's Henderson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver grabs it. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. The Horned Frogs offense out there for their first possession. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. He just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Tatum. Here's the target, and it's complete. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. A handoff from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He pulls in the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Cowboys will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Gives it to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tackle made after just a short gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Now, a 4th down.
And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down, look at the throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, TCU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here's the handoff on a counter. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Here's a 1st and 10 play. To throw, it's Tatum. Looking for his big tight end. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the back. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Choosing to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. He'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass. It's Tatum. Snags the quick throw. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Comes up with the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Cowboys will line up to boot it away. And this will be his 4th punt tonight. We'll see what he can do with the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick dart to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? He lets it go on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Looking downfield, it's Tatum. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Oklahoma State, 3.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They're going to run it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all.
He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Second down after that previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Gets the first and still running. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a first down at the 41. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Back to throw. It's Tatum. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Brings up second down.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
5 yard line. Third down coming up.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough to get a first down there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it here. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this
touchdown, Horned Frogs. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Tatum. The ball is caught.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Taking a shot deep down the right side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Cowboys will have to kick this away. He's getting a workout here. It's his 5th punt of the night. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
31, Oklahoma State, 3.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the running back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. A gain makes it second and medium.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first.
Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Picks it up himself and still going. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming up, second down and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Pickup of 2. It's now third and goal.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And he's got it! Touchdown, TCU!
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Oklahoma State offense will take over.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. He'll hand it off. powers through. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught for the completion. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
And first down for the offense.
From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. There was no catching him that time.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
TCU 38, Oklahoma State 10.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They stop him right at the 24.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Gets made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game of playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. It's a keeper. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Takes off in a bootleg. Bringing pressure. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, it's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Oklahoma State 17.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Working clock with the ground game. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down, looking to throw it. He's got his man in the open field. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Second down coming up.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They don't.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it.